Gemstar razor ripping you. Your minuscule getting paid work. I wait on the supreme digital.
Salute to Rome Streets. Salute to Griselda. Joint's called Blow for Blow. Fire. D.J.S. Music and Battle Rap. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me what y'all think of this blog real fast, alright? Let me give y'all my thoughts on this recent face-offs that just happened that were fire to me. At least the energy was definitely fire. And it's making me look forward to these battles even more. I'll start at the bottom. QB and Caution. I like their energy, and I like how they was talking. I feel like Caution is still, just for the fact that she was there, and they're like, you know what, try to do a round without no disrespect. Caution gonna be on her shit. Definitely ain't changing my vote on that. Shout out to them, though. That should be a goodie. I like their energy. Pain and Bad News. Stan Hansen versus Vader. Bad News Brown versus New Jack. I'm looking forward to that. Yo, their energy was on a 100. Pain almost made me change my prediction. That boy Pain was talking. He's focused. He's focused and he's hungry. Looking forward to that one. That's going to be crazy. Shout out to the Bad News too. He was turning up and the energy is there. You know that's going to be a goodie. You know that's going to be a goodie. Shout out to them. B Magic and Coach. I like their energy too. B Magic made it seem like to me like he probably might not be all. Like I said, he mentioned, I don't care who it is, just give me the money, yada yada. And Coach is like, you know what? That just sounds like what you're doing. You're just taking the bread. He didn't sound convincing to me. I feel like Coach is like, I almost got like Coach 30 now. But their energy was there. B Magic playing too much though, too much joking. But I still looking forward to it though. It still made me look forward to it. They both did. So salute to them. Jag and Raw. On 100. On 100. These two, Jag didn't even want nobody to talk. Jag in there wilding. Salute to Jag. I hope he has that same energy and the same intensity within the battle. And I hope his rounds are structured as well as some of the things he said in the show-off battle. I'll put it that way. But looking forward to it. The energy was good. Some good energy. A Ward and Big K. Let me say this. There was a point where K was just saying a whole bunch of shit to him, just like kind of talking to him, just kind of low-key feel like it was kind of like bullying, barking on him a little bit. It almost felt like it was slightly phasing A Ward, but not enough. Out of nowhere, he came and said some like a Psalms or a hymns or some shit, something out the Bible. And it felt like it just altered the room right to his side. And it felt like you could see K was like, man, I don't know what's going on here with that. I guess he's not into the whole Christianity and all that type of stuff. I guess he's going to talk about it tomorrow, but he just looked kind of flustered in that moment right there. I even more got A-Ward now. Because even if he better love God, because most of us do anyway. Well, he didn't better, I'm just saying. But anyway, we should, but. Salute to them. Big K seems like you might be ready. But I don't know. A-Ward does a lot, so I don't know. I don't know if you're ready for all that. That's an onslaught of a whole bunch of different attributes and tactics he can come with. And he even mentioned the one-trick pony shit, as I said that he probably would. But we'll see how that goes. Still got A-Ward though. But the good energy though. Meat and potatoes for me. Ill Will and Hollow. This face-off started off so smooth and cool and just went left out of nowhere. That shit just shifted. That was crazy to me. It started off real cool, real calm, and all of a sudden, it just went left. Hollow, I'm going to get to this in a second. There's a quick call out to Cass, is that the third. It will Like, yo, you're just trying to be him. You want to be it. It almost felt like Ill Will felt disrespected, kind of like you here for this, but you just went and called him out. I could be me. But it just felt like you're like, yo, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Ill Will ends up just getting up and walking off. For whatever reason. What he just did. Just kept saying you just want to be like this dude, like that's what you're fighting for and all that kind of stuff to have that, you know what I mean? That look to you or whatever the case may be. And he gets up and walks off. This is what I want to say. I felt like Hollow walked into there knowing that's what he was going to do. I felt like the minute he said it like that, I felt like, okay, you know what? You setting up your next plate kind of. But I felt like he knew that that's what he was going to do. The way he was sitting there not really saying a whole lot, kind of cool. I felt like that's what he was there for. Not to say that's what he was directly there for, but it felt like at the end of the day, he ends up calling out Cass. And he gets up like he's really going to get a one around here. Even I thought that was about to happen, at least for a quick second. Then I felt like, okay, nah, it ain't going to happen. But he was standing there like he was serious, like he was ready to go do a quick one around with Cass. But I felt like he came there directly, not in a sense to say directly to do that, but he knew that that's what he was going to do. I don't feel like he just did that off the top of his head. I don't feel like he did that at all. I feel like somewhere he knew that, okay, Cass is there. Watch this. Looked for an opening and just went right there. I could be wrong, but it just felt like that. It just seemed like it. Because he wasn't really paying Ill Will any real. All of a sudden he just directs over to Cass. Maybe that's what he was there for. I don't know. It's my opinion though. It could be. Could be. It's a 50-50 on that one. But that's where the face-off went to. It went to from Ill Will and Hollow to Cass versus Hollow. Like that. That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. You can sit over there next. So we're setting up a plate right then and there in the face-off of a battle he's supposed to have with another person. This nigga's over here and you over here talking to this nigga trying to set up a battle pretty much. In my view, that's how it looks. That's how it looks. Maybe some may even say it looked like you were looking past Ill Will. It may have came off like you looking past Ill Will. Like Ill Will ain't, like I'm Hollow, I'm the legend. Give me Cass instead. It kind of felt like that ish a little bit. A little bit. Not fully. A little bit. You know? He was more serious talking to Cass before that. And then after it didn't happen, then he got a little bit more serious. But it wasn't even as serious as he was when he was with Cass, when he was talking to Cass. You could sit over there. He didn't have that same exact energy talking to Ill Will, in my view. It looked like he more wanted the Cassidy battle. I could be wrong here. I could be wrong. But it's just my opinion. That's how it just looked. But that's just my opinion. What I think about Cass versus Hollow? I'm gonna lie to you, Cass. If I were to pick anybody between Cass and Hollow, I'm definitely picking Hollow. Definitely picking Hollow. Hollow's still a legend. He's still a legend. Cass don't got enough battles under his belt to beat this dude. But on paper, it's a great look. That's a big battle. On paper, that's a big battle. I might want to see that. Well, we're all going to watch it, but we know what we mean with something that we want to actually see, as opposed to something that we were just going to watch. We ain't asking for Hollow versus Cassidy. We'll take it, though. For the most part, we're not really asking for Cass that much. No disrespect to Cass, but, you know, I don't think the fans have seen enough to make them really feel like, you know, they want to see a Cass right now against any damn body. But we'll take it, though. It's my opinion, though. At least the core BRC. But with that being said, still looking forward to the battle But do I want to see Cass versus Hollow? Not that much, but I'll watch it though. And I already kind of know what's gonna happen. Cass ain't gonna beat Hollow. Hollow does way too much. Way too much. There's no way Cass is gonna beat Hollow. You're not coming off your last ones with Hitman. That wasn't good enough. I don't even feel like he won anyway. I think Hitman still won. But with that being said, salute to them though. Salute to Cassidy though. He did say something I did appreciate. Salute to Cassidy for letting him know you gotta take this face-off a little bit more serious. And he is kind of right. It can't increase the viewership of the battles, especially going into the pay-per-view. You might get people more invested into wanting to watch it now and wanting to buy it now because they see that the energy's there. So I agree with him on that. So shout out to him for that. Salute to Cassidy. He was right about that. I'll give you that. Definitely will give you that. But I won't give you a battle against Hollow. I got Hollow 3-zip. Respectfully. With that being said, D.J.S already know what it is, man. Salute to Hollow. Hollow went in there with a game plan to me. He said, I'm going in to get me a Cassidy battle. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. Do what you gotta do. Salute to them. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in this face-off. All these face-offs are dope. All of them are dope. I loved all the energy in all of them. This is one of the better face-offs as far as collectively that we've seen. Normally it'd have like one good one, two good ones. The other ones are kind of boring. These, for the most part, were all intriguing to some degree. I ain't mad at it. Salute to ARP. Salute to RBE. Salute to Wing. Salute to everybody over there. You already know what it is, man. D.J.S Music and Battle Rap. Recap coming as soon as the battles drop. You already know what it is, man. 1. Subscribe to the channel, 2. Subscribe to the channel. You already know D.J.S, man. 1.